How's it, my beautiful audience? It's Frosty here, and welcome to the 200 subscriber special. I I seriously can't believe that we've made it this far, and I appreciate every single one of you guys who subscribed and sticks around for all my nonsense and all my little stutterings and whatever else. Um, this is just basically, like I mentioned on my Twitter, that this is going to be a Q&A. So I got a couple of you guys to ask me a couple of questions, whether it was just general questions, interesting questions, or questions about me or about my channel. Um, I'd say, yeah, it's going to be a good couple of questions waiting up on us right here. I actually have them pulled up right here. Okay, but before I started, I just want to say a big special thank you to my other half for the day one support. Thanks, babe. I love you. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get right into the questions. First question we got here from Queen Zhonya is, let's see here. She's got a whole bunch of questions, so thanks, Zoe. I'll link her channel in the description below. First question she has here is, if you had one chance to change something in your life, what would it be and why? Ooh, that's a very interesting one to ask. Something I would be able to change in my life. If I could go back in time, I would go to when I first started my YouTube. If you look right down at the bottom of my YouTube channel, there is a video from about, I think, 2013, 2014 side. So if there's one thing I could change in my life, was definitely go back in time to 2014, 2013 side. Tell younger me not to give up on YouTubing just because I was intimidated by the bigger YouTubes like JakiStow, Markiplier, PewDiePie, etc. You guys know. Maybe I would have made it further than this, and maybe I should have started Twitter for my YouTube that time as well, so I could have been as motivated back then as I am now, thanks to you amazing people. Yeah, so definitely, if I could change something in my life, is going back in time and telling myself not to give up on my YouTube. Let's see. Second question. What are your plans in upcoming months, especially Christmas? Okay, in the upcoming months, it's most likely just going to be working on my day job, finishing a couple of sites. I am a manager for a construction site, timber construction. So it's basically just finishing up some sites before breaking up on the 17th of December, which I will most probably be using that holiday to do some home recreational stuff, like painting around the house and building myself and my other half a new bed. And yeah, it's going to be a fun December holiday for me. Christmas time, we're most probably going to spend at my dad's on a farm way away from us. So yeah, let's hope I can manage to squeeze in a couple of videos for you guys throughout the December holidays. But definitely we'll probably be spending Christmas either at my dad's or at the other half's family side. So we'll see what brings to my plate closer to the time. And then her last question, would you still collab with smaller channels in the near future? And what do you think about people drawing fan art of you? Okay, a multiple question in a single question. I like it. I like it a lot. Yes, that would my immediate answer to that first half of collabing with smaller channels in the near future would be a definite yes. I'd like to expand my horizons and meet new people and just enjoy some company with different people from different places. I mean, the cultures and everything that's different from us, it's really interesting to think about. So I really like the idea of collabing with different channels of different sizes, whether they're big or small. And people drawing fan art of me, that would be terrific. I'd be so humbled and so flattered at the same time. I mean, Queen Zhonya already drew a fan art of me, which I will show you guys right here, which is pretty cool. Queen Zhonya is a really talented artist, I have to say so myself. Oh, actually, I forgot that you asked more. One second. Let's see. We got a whole bunch here. Ooh. What, who, and how did you decide? Okay, how did I decide that I love playing video games? And how did it begin? Okay, let me put in a little gray effect here. It was long, long ago. The year 1998, when Frosty had his first SNES console, and he played Super Mario Brothers as his first game ever. Okay, let's just cut that out. It's getting annoying. I'm sure you guys will be annoyed by that. I would say what got me hooked onto gaming is the fact that that the first game I ever played was Super Mario Brothers, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it felt like a way that I could let loose and enjoy myself without like people looking over my shoulder. So let's say instead of drawing, I'd rather be playing games because I feel like it's an escape for me, and it's a good escape, to be quite frank. I really enjoy doing that. But yeah, definitely that first game I played got me hooked, which was Super Mario Brothers for the SNES. Okay, next question. What genre do you prefer to play? Ooh, um, I'm not a very picky gamer, but if there's one thing I don't play is real-time strategies and MOBAs, because one, I suck at it, and two, I'm not really good at strategizing on the spot like some people I've seen on StarCraft and Warcraft 3 and Hearthstone and stuff like that. Oh, and another thing I don't like playing is card games, trading card games. Those kind of suck to me, but everybody has their own tastes, and I appreciate you all for having your own tastes and being your own individual people. Alright, and okay, last question from Queen Zhonya. I keep missing all these questions. Where did RSA Frosty come from? That is actually a very good origin story. In the beginning, when I started online PC gaming, which was about 2008, 2009, I've been through a lot of usernames and I've never felt satisfied with any of them. I've been Angry Penguin, Epic Squirrel, Death Angel, Sergeant Kenny, Coffee Bean, Coffee Beetle. I had a phase of loving coffee, okay? Don't judge me. But then I realized, you know what? Frosty actually sounds like a cool name. And I feel, I don't want to toot my own horn or something, but I feel like I can be a good, cool person to be around. And that's how I decided on Frosty. So the name just really stuck with me, and yeah, I'm almost like Olaf from Frozen. I'm warm, I'm fuzzy, and I'm cool. So yeah, that's where Frosty came from. Next question from Mr. Geeky Nate, which basically is the same as Queen Zhonya's, but it's asked differently, so I'll give a different answer to that. What is my favorite game genre? So my favorite game genre of all would definitely be open world sandboxes. It's just because plainly because of it implores you to get your creative juices flowing, building different stuff. Like on Minecraft, you can build like massive buildings or beautiful statues or little rails that go through the entire realm, and yeah, that's what I can admire about Sandbox. It gets you out there and it gets you creative. So definitely open world sandboxes, for instance, Minecraft, or there's another one I've been getting into on Steam. It's not really like full on crafting, but you build your own ship and you explore a world. So that's pretty cool. It's called Worlds Adrift. It's still in early access, so you guys should definitely check it out. Next question. Another one from Geeky Nate. We got, what was the first game that got you really, really hooked into gaming? Okay, so that I would say wasn't Mario on the SNES, but the one that really, really got me hooked into gaming was Tekken 3 on the PS1, for sure. I used to play it with my brother all the time. I lost a lot, but that was because he was older than me and his motor skills were much better than mine. So I couldn't press the buttons fast enough to do all the sick combos like cha-cha-cha, you know? Yeah, definitely Tekken 3 on the PS1. Next question by ItsMeDeadEye. If you were stranded on an island and you had to bring one thing with you, what would it be? Ooh, that's a good one. Definitely my little pocket multi-tool, which has like pliers and a knife and all sorts of stuff that I could utilize to do different things with. So that could maybe possibly up my chances of survival. Like maybe use the knife for self-defense against wildlife, and the pliers to like pull out pricks or something from a cactus or something like that. You never know. You can utilize that multi-tool in a lot of ways. Next question by BeardoBenjo. Oh, this is a long question, but very interesting one. I really love this question on my Twitter. You wake up and video games have been cancelled. Oh no! No new games from this day forward, but you have the power to let one last game be finished and released. Which upcoming game would you save if you knew it was the last game you'd ever play? Ooh, this is a tough one. There are so many good upcoming games that are coming out. Like Outer Worlds is already out by the time I'm recording this and uploaded this, but I really want to say Breath of the Wild 2 because I've been really hyped for that. But there's also Star Wars The Jedi Fallen Order, which is, from what I heard, going to be a Souls-like game, which I'm very excited about because we all know how much I love Dark Souls 3. This is a tough one. I'd say okay, this is going to be a two-part answer. If it ever comes out, it would probably be GTA 6 or Breath of the Wild 2, depending on if GTA 6 comes out or not. If it doesn't come out, then it's definitely Breath of the Wild 2. Hands down. Anyways, next question. The final question we have here for the evening, ladies and gentlemen, is from JakiStow. His channel link will be in the description below, as well as Geeky Nate's and BeardoBenjo's as well. Right, so JakiStow is asking me, you will be the first one to die from global warming. How does that make you feel? JakiStow, bitch, I will not die from global warming. I'm way too cold for this fucking sun, to be quite frank with you, dude. Alright. If there's any other questions, guys, be sure to tag me in a Twitter post or just ask me in the comments below. I'll answer them as soon as I can. Thanks for joining me on this 200 sub special, guys. I hope you enjoy. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, leave a like, smash subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. But for now, my friends, stay frosty. And once again, thank you everyone so much for giving me the 215 subs. You guys really, really hit me home. I'm super happy about this. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay frosty. Ciao.